So it was a little surprise when Secretary White notified me that he would find it difficult or would not certify my appointment. It didn't have anything to do with me, but I said it has everything to do with me.
As you may have heard, Illinois Governor Roland Blagojevich has made his appointment to fill President-elect Obama's Senate seat. Roland Burris is ready to accept the position, but there's still one cog missing in this wheel. The Illinois Secretary of State, Jesse White, must approve the appointment to make it official, and he said that he will not sign off on any appointment made by Blagojevich.
So we wanted to get it right from his own mouth. Illinois Secretary of State Jesse White joins us to tell us why he will not sign off on the Burris appointment. Good morning to you, Mr. Secretary.
Good morning.
All right, so it is true. You are not going to sign off on this, right? But they may be able to do an end around on you, right?
They may be able to do that, but weeks ago I indicated that I would not sign on to any appointment made by the governor. The governor was arrested, and he's under a cloud of controversy, and I committed myself then that I would not certify anyone nominated by the governor.
Now, you want to make it real clear, this has nothing to do with Roland Burris himself, but everything to do with the scandal and his possible attachment to Governor Blagojevich, correct?
That is exactly right. When someone recommends someone to a particular position and that particular person is under a cloud of controversy, it's kind of tough for someone to sign on to his nomination.
But let me ask you this, Mr. Secretary, because Burris is on his way to D.C. I mean, he's going there on Monday, so he is acting as if he is the new senator from Illinois. What can you do to stop him? And if you do not sign it, can they still go through with this?
They may be able to do that, but the governor sent me a letter indicating that he had appointed Roland Burris to succeed President-elect Barack Obama. And then when his chief of staff came to my office presenting me with the document, the official document, I refused to sign it because I believe that since the governor's under a cloud of controversy, that I should not accept a recommendation from that gentleman.
Mr. Secretary, what legal right do you have to not approve him, though? Is there anything in the Constitution, there in the state or federally, that says you can avoid signing this thing?
Well, my legal staff is looking at it. I just believe that it would be improper for me to sign it. However, the governor can go around me by presenting it to the Senate, and if the Senate so chooses to seat Mr. Burris, so be it. But I don't have a problem with former Attorney General Roland Burris. My problem is with the person who recommended him. Now,
here's what I find interesting, Mr. Secretary. Here's what I find interesting, is that you are taking a stand on this. You are saying that you are not going to sign this, and you know what's going to happen is that this entire weight of this issue is going to fall on the Democrats in Congress, is it not?
Yes, it's going to fall on the Senate, and it will be in their ballpark. It will be up to them to make the final decision as to whether they want to seat him or not seat him.
One final question for you, Mr. Secretary. It's no secret that race has been thrown smack into the middle of this situation. How do you take that out of the equation?
Well, I committed myself about 3 weeks ago, even when I conducted the Electoral College, that I would not accept a recommendation from Governor Blagojevich, and I'm being true to my word. The person could have been pink, blue, green, or yellow. My mission and my attitude and my commitment is the same.
All right, very interesting to have you as our guest today, Illinois Secretary of State Jesse White, a man who is sticking to his word. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Glad to be on board.
Good to have you. All right, well, the media has followed President